Welcome into Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. We got a mailbag coming up for all of the real ones out there. Just wanted to get back to the core of this channel, answering questions from subscribers. We pride ourselves on audience engagement. That's what we got going on today. If we didn't get to your question, it's your own fault because you're not subscribed. So go down and change it. Hit that big red sub button right now. My man Carl, what up, brother? My man CJB, Carl, what's up, dog? Baptiste says, would it be easier to trade Quickley if we re-sign him so whatever team he goes to got him locked up? Love y'all. Carl, we love you as well. So this is how I can explain that to you. If the Knicks extend Immanuel Quickley, he is not trade eligible for 6 months. The deadline is October 24th, I believe. 6 months from October 24th is November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 6 months, April. The trade deadline is passed. So if you extend Immanuel Quickley prior to the season, you will not be able to trade Immanuel Quickley until the following offseason. So no, I would actually complicate trading Immanuel Quickley because you are unable to trade a player for 6 months when you do give them a contract extension. Good question, though, Carl. J.C. Carroll, what up, man? If Dame Dollar is available for us, which Knicks players would you trade for him? Adding number Knicks for the fan bag. Love that. They are going to want probably Immanuel Quickley, probably R.J. Barrett, and probably a couple of first-round picks. And I don't know if I would do that, to be honest with you. I don't even really want Damian Lillard on this team. He's a great player. He's a Hall of Famer. I think he's the second best shooter of the basketball to ever walk this earth behind Steph Curry. I just think that the small lineups with Brunson and Lillard don't really work all that well, considering Lillard is over 30 years old and he's not a good defender. Whereas you could say, but Marshall, you like Quickley and Brunson. Well, Quickley's one of the best defenders in this league. So it's a little bit different in that aspect. But for me, who would you trade for him? I don't even really think there's a package I would do, to be honest with you, homie. I don't think he fits this timeline, and I don't think he fits the DNA of this team. CPJ, what up, Brody? Do y'all think we stand a chance against the Heat if they get Dame? Yes. Yes, we stand a chance. Look, if you get a regular season Quickley and regular season Randall, and you get the same R.J. Barrett that played against the Heat, and you get Jalen Brunson, you can beat that team. You can absolutely beat that team. That's just my take on that, CPJ. Are the Heat better if they get Damian Lillard? Hell yeah, they're a lot scarier, but they're really top-heavy. No more Max Strus. No more Gabe Vincent. Caleb Martin's probably not going to be on that team if they trade for Damian Lillard. No more Tyler Hero. So they would be better. I think we're better, and it would be a blood battle. It'd be a shootout, no doubt about it. CPJ says that's a lot of ifs. It's a lot of ifs if they get Dame Lillard, though, too. Hasn't happened yet. I don't know. Is it going to happen? Yeah. Hey, who's to say the Knicks don't make another trade at the deadline? Got Josh Hart. That changed the team. What about Zach LaVine? What about Joel Embiid? Anything can happen. My answer, yes. The Knicks can compete against the Heat if they get Dame Lillard. I'll ask you this question. 43.5 wins for the Knicks this year. That is the line in Las Vegas. The Knicks won 47 games last year, and Brunson and Randall didn't play the final 5 games. So 43.5 wins this year. Over or under? I want to hear from you in the comment section. Type O for over, type U for under. Michael Pons, what's going on, homie? Based on his Canada play, you think RJ improved his game? What I took away from the FIBA World Cup game for RJ Barrett is his shot is different. You can go back and watch it. It's more fluid, it's smoother, and he doesn't bring the ball up as high. It's more the ball is right here, and he's kind of catching it in the pocket and being ready to shoot a little bit more. I thought he looked confident in his shot from downtown. We saw him using his right hand to dribble the ball a little bit more, saw him finishing around the rim with his right hand a little bit more. I was absolutely pissed off with his free throw percentage. I thought he shot, I don't remember the exact stats, but it was less than 60% from the free throw line in the FIBA World Cup. He looked better. I thought he looked a little bit more athletic. I thought he was dunking the ball more. But at the end of the day, Michael, it's FIBA. And it's a completely different game. Evan Fournier is one of the best FIBA players in the world. Couldn't even crack this rotation last year. but I like the things that I saw from R.J. Barrett this summer. I'm expecting him to have his best year of his career. He's 23 years old. Your prime starts now, big dog. Let's do it before you may not be on this team much longer. Toasty coming in with a question. What rank do you think Brunson ranks an all-time Knicks? Way too soon. Way too soon. It's only been 1 year for Jalen Brunson, so I don't even think he cracks any all-time lists. But I will say this. He's the best point guard the Knicks have had since... Who? Stephon Marbury for sure. I think Brunson's better than Stephon Marbury. He's the best Knick since Carmelo Anthony. He's on his way to being an all-time Knick, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. We got more questions coming up in a second. But I got to tell you guys about our proud sportsbook partner, BetUS. Go to chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125. And we're going to hook you guys up with a 125% deposit bonus. Put $100 into your account when you go to this link, chatsports.com/bet, and you slap in that promo code chat125. They'll match it. You'll have $225 to bet on if you put $100 in your account. NBA preseason, less than a month away. NFL season here. College football is here. The MLB playoffs is around the corner. The time to get rich is now at this link, chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125. Double A, what up, Alan? How many guards are we giving the bag? Where do they play? Look, that's a good question. You gave Jalen Brunson a $100 million deal. But outside of that, you haven't really paid any guards. I mean, I guess you could say Donte DiVincenzo got 4 years, $48 million. Immanuel Quickley is going to get paid, and I think he deserves it. I don't count R.J. Barrett as a guard, and I don't count Josh Hart as a guard. So how many guards are we giving the bag? Brunson and Quickley are getting the bag, and then Donte DiVincenzo, he's getting a little purse, a little 50 mil, not 100 mil. JJ, who do you guys think closes games out at the 2 and 3? Great question, and it's a question that me and Seeps have talked about time and time again. You know Brunson's going to close games. You know Julius Randle's going to close games, and you know either Hartenstein or Mitchell Robinson will close games. So you have 2 spots available for Quentin Grimes, R.J. Barrett, Immanuel Quickley, Josh Hart. I missed anyone else? 4 guys. And Donte DiVincenzo. You have 5 guys that will go to those final 2 spots. I think it'll be matchup dependent, and I think it'll be a time and place thing. If the Knicks are trying to come from behind, they can have an offensive unit. If they're trying to ice a game with defense, they'll go with a defensive unit. If the other team is bigger, they'll go with a bigger unit. If they can play small, they play small. I think we will have a lot of different closing lineups. But the closing lineup that I want to see when a game is tied 100 to 100 with 3 minutes left is Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle. I'm going to say Isaiah Hartenstein. And I want Quickley and Josh Hart out there. Those are my 5. I think those are the 5 most winning players. Maybe not Randle on this team, but you know the Knicks are always going to have Randle in that closing lineup. Maya, what up? Marshall Green. Do you ever see Donovan Mitchell ever becoming a New York Knick? Kinda. We did a video on the channel yesterday. Bill Simmons guaranteed the Knicks are either going to trade for Donovan Mitchell, Giannis Antetokounmpo, or Joel Embiid. Look, we know he wants to be here. We know he could be a free agent in the 2025 summer. We know the Knicks have a bunch of cap space in 2025. Doesn't sound like he wants to be a Cleveland Cavalier. Hasn't signed that contract extension. Am I going to be shocked if Donovan Mitchell ever is a Knick? No. I think it's more likely than not he will be, though. That's my take on that. Sooner, one day, I think he's going to be wearing Knicks orange and blue because he wants to be here. And players have a lot of control now in the modern-day NBA. Fabian Williams, my guy, I hope all is well, Brody. Do you think IQ should take the most money he can or a team-friendly deal like most of the starting lineup has to help this team? One, Fabian, nobody on this team has taken a friendly deal. Brunson, that's just the most money he could get at that time. It's team-friendly now because he's outperformed that contract. R.J. Barrett certainly didn't take a team-friendly deal. He signed for almost $120 million. That ain't team-friendly. Julius Randle got paid at the time. That was not a team-friendly deal. Now it is because of his performance. I'd say the only person that's probably taken a team-friendly deal is Mitchell Robinson. And Josh Hart-ish. He opted into the player option. But at the end of the day, Fabian, I'll ask you this question. Would you take a team-friendly deal at your place of employment so your other employees could get paid more? Maybe I'd cut a couple mil off my tag so Baby Seeps could get paid a little bit more. But at the end of the day, this is the only time Immanuel Quickley in his career can ever get the money that he's going to get in life. I'm not ever asking. I'm asking him as a Knicks fan, but as a person, as a player, Quickley, go get your bag, bro. This is your chance. This is your chance to set up your family and your family's family and your family's money. No, I don't think he should. But I want him to because it helps the Knicks. But as the person and the player that I like, I don't think he. Julius could have made more. I'm not sure he could have, to be honest with you. But that's a debate. That's a debate for another day, Fabian. He's definitely outperforming his contract, though. At the time, though, it was a lot of money. Maybe he could have made more somewhere else. I don't know. It's a good question. I hope he does, but I don't think he should. From the well-being of the person, he deserves every penny he can absolutely get. All these guys do. But as a selfish fan in a salary cap sport, yeah, I want him all to take discounts. As always, I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in to New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. If you haven't yet, give me a follow over on Twitter @MarshallGreen_, and let's go Knicks.